Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. Okay, Singy, we get to see the best hitter in the league in this one.
Yeah, one of the toughest outs in baseball. No simple formula, but opposing pitchers have to just continue to try and work around the zone. This guy takes advantage of every mistake you make.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And pitching in this game, Chris Carpenter. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bo Jackson leading things off and takes a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jose Altuve in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Love, the tall righty, 23 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Davis makes the grab for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. You talk about clutch hitting, there he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see, because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now, second in the American League in hitting. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The changeup missing, and that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Misses outside. The count now 2-2. Okay. In the dirt. To the right side. Bogarts handles the chance. And that'll do it. One left for Tampa. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Gaylord Perry. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Eric Davis. Off the mark there, ball one. Righty delivers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ted Williams getting ready to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2-2.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Luis Gonzalez will hit next. Drove in both of their runs last night. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And another ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Eddie Murray now at the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And now Miguel Cabrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw over to Stargell. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Xander Bogaerts.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Johnny Bench stands in now and watches strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Trujillo. First offering misses badly for ball one. Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Three and one.
Next offering is fouled back. Popped up. Stargell. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in San Diego, and here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Stargell matched a homer in his last game. Carpenter back to work. Ball one there.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Mike Schmidt next to hit for the Rays. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schmidt started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground right side. On to Murray. Lindor retired.
The catcher, Josh Gibson.
2 down, bases empty. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's to third. Holton slings it across, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Carpenter. Fly ball to right. Under it. Corrals it. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 44.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Perry ready to fire now.
Ball.
Curveball over for a called strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and Davis is retired.
Down back, second baseman, Bogart.
Here's Bogarts now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
That one the other way. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. One left for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strike.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bo Jackson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
That's inside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. On the ground to third. On to Murray. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Williams on his way in. Holds it in on the run. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch misses.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
So now 1-2. And that's outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. He's already homered in this game. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Out there to center. Griffey on his horse. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 away.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cabrera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-1.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Johnny Bench on deck for the Padres. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 5, the Rays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ricky Henderson. That clips a corner. Henderson measures 5 feet 10 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Davis moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ken Griffey Jr. grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Davis has it sized up. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Stargell.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And that's downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up and in, and it's 3-2.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Man at first, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Troy Trujillo. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Junior gets it back in quickly, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
No pitcher, Chris.
First and second, no outs. Carpenter digs in now. Puts a bunt down. Over to Altuve. Over to first, safe. So the San Diego batting order turns over. So digging in now for San Diego, Eric Davis. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Bench comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 2. Off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Gibson over to first. Bogaerts retired.
Now batting, right field.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ted Williams. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And there's a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Carpenter back to work. And that's outside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up and in. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Gonzalez moving back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 9-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Raul Ibanez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That's inside. Fly ball down the line. Williams on his way over. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Got him swinging. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Eddie Murray. That's in there. That's strike 1. Ibanez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Popped up. Altuve. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
The catcher, number 5.
Johnny Bench, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that misses. Ball 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On its way to the corner, flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's too low. And the count is 3-1. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw into third, Not in time. He's safe. Troy Trujillo, the next up for and the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Brooks Raley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runners at the corners, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And they're all loaded up.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Cabrera on third. Bench over at second. Trujillo over at first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The other way. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Davis in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Padres 10, the Rays 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mind.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 10-3.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First pitch misses. And a big swing and a miss.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Time called. The Padres up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Chris Carpenter out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Dustin May.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ricky Henderson next to hit for the Rays. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Time called. A little bit low.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a swing and a
One ball,
miss.
one strike.
That one hit to right. Williams makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That misses. 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
May delivers. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 10-3. Back after this on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Ted Williams, the next up for the Padres.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
That's out to center field. Junior pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Luis Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's even up.
1-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Lindor. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. May, a 6'6" righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slurve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Mike Schmidt next to hit for the Rays. He's been a great free agent sign. And ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That just misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And downstairs.
3-0.
May fires. And there's the automatic. Schmidt on at first. Nobody out. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. May comes set. That one called a strike. And now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Gibson. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. First and second here, no outs. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Nolan Arenado.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Robertson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Murray leading things off and takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside, just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Miguel Cabrera getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Johnny Bench, the next to hit. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
And it's fouled away. swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now two aboard. Troy Trujillo will hit next. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Joey Otto.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
This one in the dirt. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses way outside. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Eric Davis. And there's the strike. Murray at third, bench at second, Otto on at first with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Not in time. He's safe.
He kept a run off the board with that effort, Boo. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I'll tell you what, that won't go unnoticed by his teammates.
0-1 now. Now this is in the air down the line. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get... Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bo Jackson now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Jose Altuve next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Randy Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Assad getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to center. Davis trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. And another ball. Ken Griffey Jr. next to bat for Tampa. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game, I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Hobie Milner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Eddie Murray, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and missed, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Padres go down quietly. They lead it, though, 11-4. Javier Assad taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. And stepping in for the Rays, Willie Stargell. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that clips the inside corner.
Oh. 2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one off the mark. Full count now.
Full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So digging in, Mike Schmidt. And that's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball one there. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Feeds to second. Out there. On to Murray in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor next to hit for the Rays. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Assad is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One and 2.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Patrick Corbin. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Kansas City, Haley Ramirez. That one the other way. Altuve fires over to first. One up, one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Xavier Molina.
Well, Boog, just an on-base machine. Last month, he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
Al Kaline steps in for the Royals.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 34,
David Ortiz getting ready to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Luis Gil. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bo Jackson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
2-0. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0. Strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside. Jackson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Heel, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. This one in the air. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Josh Gibson, batting with one down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Heel picks over, and he's back in easily. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, one away. Outside. It's 2-2. Fair ball. The throw to third. He's in there.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
Only Ortiz. There's one.
That's an out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Corbin back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Clips the corner. 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now a chance for Brooks Robinson. On the corner for a strike. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Second inning here, no score. He caught it behind his back. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
The left fielder, Montez.
Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Monty Irvin. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. On the ground. And foul ball. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Dustin Piedra. Glove side, but it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Xavier Molina. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. That one fouled hard the other way. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Gil.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Inside.
That one inside. And that is ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Haley Ramirez. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Willie Stargell.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Stargell went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Two balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And a pitch. Just missed.
I got 3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Mike Schmidt. Big time power. That misses. Ball one. Stargell aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And ball one. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there are two outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
So two down now, and here is Patrick Corbin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Stargell comes home to score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Bo Jackson. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Tying run in scoring position here in game one of this three-game set. And time called prior to the 0-1. That one drilled left field, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First time up was a pop out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. Oh, the throw is over his head. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Two outs, bases full. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Robinson squeezes it, and that will end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off down the right side. That's down and in.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor on to first. And one away in the top of the third. And now it's going to be David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. Now 1-1. This one in the air. Stargell. He's got it. And that is out number 3. KC down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. As we go to the last of the third. Here's a big power threat. Ken Griffey Jr. fouled off. He was late.
Ball, that's just out.
And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. K-Line hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Misses inside and it's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Next offering way off the plate. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Willie Stargell next to hit for the Rays. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Junior gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Rays take the lead. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Schmidt. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. They say a win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Irvin settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close. And they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Next offering way upstairs. Heel. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is fouled back. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Three-two on the way. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Corbin batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one
Oh, that's
outside,
awful, Blake.
and that's ball one. Robinson goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. A little bit high, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Pulls that one foul. The 2-1. That one fouled off. And it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Irvin takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounder might be 2. On to second. They get 1. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Dustin Piedra steps in for the Royals. Check swing, called strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they inch closer. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Xavier Molina. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Rip to short. Throw over to Stargell. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jordan Montgomery.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Bo Jackson. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Carson Fulmer getting loose out there. Junis getting loose as well. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Next offering is outside. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Josh Gibson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's down and away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Corbin back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Haley Ramirez. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So up next, Al Kaline. And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To first, Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're still down 5-3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch, not close.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next to the Rays, the first baseman, Willie.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Stargell. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. Irvin sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
He swings and fouls one off. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5, Royals 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now David Ortiz. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And now it's even up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Where'd that last pitch miss?
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And another ball. And it is 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Got him! Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brooks Robinson steps in for the Royals. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 5-4.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. And first offering is fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So digging in, Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball. Hard hit to third. Robinson throws to first in time. Lindor retired.
now batting, the left fielder, Ricky.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ricky Henderson. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball one.
misses. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air out towards right center. K-line makes the grab, 2 down. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Mark McGuire.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Holy Toledo. A gigantic blast. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-4. Chris, he just tied Frank Robinson with 586 homers.
And Frank Robinson was such a great player, in some ways underrated, but those in the sport know how special this is.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now Bo Jackson splits the plate, and that is strike one. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 6-4 ball game. This is Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Piedra stands in now and watches strike one. High in the air, out to right. And there's one away. Xavier Molina will hit next. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. The Rays holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Bryce Harper, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Just missed. Chapman, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Two outs. And that misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3, and the score remains 6-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Jacob Junis.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Josh Gibson. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time A little anxious.
Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Ripped on the ground to second. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're up 6-4. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Haley Ramirez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Chapman back to work.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Down the line. And a foul ball. Up and in, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Al Kaline. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. Henderson on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. David Ortiz steps in for the Royals. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. And right back to the mound. 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 6 and the Royals 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Willie Stargell. And that one clips the corner. And the next pitch is way outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Mike Schmidt. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Stargell on at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye right there.
One ball,
runner at first with no outs here. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That one pulled foul. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Ricky Henderson now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Raul Ibanez.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Ball 1.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This to center field. Relay throw home, and he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Royals 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. Just off the inside edge. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swinging a foul straight back. And strike two.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Junior makes the catch, and there's one down. So up next, Brooks Robinson. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Last chance for the Royals. And now, Monty Irvin. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.